Okay, so let's talk about list. Especially, I'd like to talk about list references. So make sure that you see the difference between the list variable and the list contents. So list variable is a named alias or a pointer to the list. Sometimes this is called list reference variable. So if you look at this picture, the score is a reference, list reference variable. This reference is list contents, right? The list contents where all the values are stored. So basically this is the list contents, right? Where all the values are stored, starting from the subscript 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is index, right? The first index is always a 0, it's not 1. And the score is a reference variable, so I think there's some typo. So this is what? This is a scores, right? And another thing is list aliases. When you copy a list variable into another, both the variables refer to the same list. So now you have a scores 10, 9, 7, 4, 5. So you have a list of scores, so the integer value, right? And then so score is a reference variable. And then when you copy this score, the scores, which is a list variable, the reference variable, into values, right? The values is equal to score, as you can see. This variable, right? This reference variable is also pointing to the same same content, right? So the second variable, in this case value, the second variable, so in this case is what? Values, right? Is an alias for the first, because both variables, both scores and values reference the same list. So let's just run this. File, open. Not the file, so I'll just create a new file. New file. And then let's say the scores. Actually, for this one, we don't really need to create a file. I just run this example using this Python shell. So scores is equal to what? 10, comma 9, comma 7, comma 7, comma 4, comma 5, right? So how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when I say values is equal to scores, right? Now, as you can see, both score and values are referencing same content, right? So you're not really creating a new list, right? You're pretty much creating a new reference variable. And these two reference variable, values and scores, at this point is pointing to the same list, right? So when I say print, let's say value, and this is going to, since it's pointing the same thing, let's just print the first elements. Oops, what happened? Oh, scores. I missed print score 0. I forgot S. And then it's going to print the first element because its index is 0. And then since it's the same, this values also is pointing to the same list. The result should be same. Should be the first element, right? Good. So I'm going to finish my short lecture here.